So, in terms of selecting the awardees, parang anong mga kinds of heroism do you want to spotlight? Because we already know the criteria, but ano yung mga nakikita niyo? What do you look for pagdating sa awardees?
Well, first of all, syempre, we always look at how authentic
Yeah.
they're helping the community. Because to be honest, there's a lot of nominees, especially last year, which were relatively, when you look at the resumes, the credentials, they really did a lot of things for their community. But the main problem was they don't have any social media, they don't take photos, they don't have any documentation about it, and sometimes when we ask them about it, nagagalit sila, parang we're helping other people, why do you need photos, etc. Because they don't see it that way. They don't see that even though you're saying that you're helping the community and other things, right? Kailangan pa rin namin ng right documentation to see if you're really doing community.
Backed up by receipt.
Yes,
Okay,
that's why and I believe hindi rin nasabi before, the nominations or the nominees, sometimes they don't actually know that they are nominated. And sometimes those people who nominates them are anonymous. Na they don't want them to be known that I nominated this person, that they're helping the community. Because like what happened to last year, Sister Minerva Campuel. She's a very simple sister in Santa Ana, Cagayan, which is in Cagayan, right? And she even went here with our offer of all expenses paid via plane. She decided to just take a bus from Santa Ana going here. And for the sake of someone using the hotel that we booked for her, she let the bishop or a priest use the hotel room. So that kind of authenticity. And since I believe AY Foundation has been doing this for 42 years, you know that feeling of intuition and that gut feel that this is the right person for this award. They already have that kind of feeling that looking at it pa lang, na ikaw yun. Parang first love, di ba? Parang mahal kita, or something like that. So that's how, yeah.
Did she know kung sino nag-nominate sa kanya?
Yes.
Okay. From the community rin?
He was a past winner. I think if I believe it correctly, 2013 winner siya. He's a doctor. Then since he also did a community service in Santa Ana. That's where he met Sister Minerva.
So how has the profile of the awardees changed through the years? Parang younger advocates na ba? Or grassroots ba dapat?
Surprisingly, this last year was relatively younger. That's why if you're gonna take a look at Sister Minerva Campued, even through social media and all, she has a lot of photos. So she's younger compared to the past winners, which is like 80s, 90s na. So alam mo yun, parang they really don't have enough quote-unquote evidence or documentations about what they do for the community. So I feel like, yes, the trajectory are starting to go to that path, since we all know that when you are younger, you can really help more people and be more active in terms of spreading the mission of JCM Manila together with AY Foundation.
Okay. Last question from me before. What impact do you hope this award will have, not just dun sa recipients, but also sa public at large?
Yeah,
Awareness and all.
I feel like the story that we tell, like especially with the story that I felt when I went to Sister Minerva in Santa Ana, that I really cried like a baby. Something like, especially during this time, right? When you have Gen Zs who always complain about life. That's why we also want to tap schools to go to schools and promote this kind of program for them to really see as young as now that there are people out there who are really doing a lot of humanitarian acts, that they don't even ask something for return, that even them, they actually needed help financially whatsoever, and to get to the youth that they should be thankful about the things that they currently have, even though if it's hard, if it's challenging at now, but then again, they should remember that even though they're struggling, they're still in the best place compared to other people. Like what about, like for example, the story of the Agtas in Santa Ana.
I guess you also want to encourage parang everyday heroism, ano?
Yes. Yes, and I believe, yeah.
So as JCI Manila, as a leadership organization, we want to encourage more community service projects. So that's why we recruit a lot of young people who are aged 40 and below to be part of this initiative or this movement. That's why yung mga initiation namin to become a member is for them to do a community project. So it should be impactful and it should be not just tangible but long-lasting.
Oo nga, babata niyo. Guys, gusto.
Ako naman siguro, how special is this year's Saint Teresa of Calcutta Award, given the situation that Saint Teresa was canonized by Pope Francis, and after the death of our beloved Pope Francis, how will make this 42nd award even more special than before?
So now we're looking more of a long-term community program because it's already on the 42nd year of STCA. We plan na hindi lang magbigay ng monetary award from AY Foundation, but JCI Manila coming in as a community project leader. Not just to give money but also to help in building more infrastructures, building more livelihood dun sa community.
More than the pera.
And also, very important is we're in the technology stage na where social media is very relevant. So you want to make it more aware dun sa award and dun sa ginagawa ng mga community leaders natin ngayon. So that more and more young people can be part of this movement or this change.
And maybe to add with what Direk Josh was saying, for example, this last year, Sister Minerva Campued, currently she's building a school for the community, which is not part of the STCA project anymore. Because basically that is what she wants to do for the community. But us as JCI Manila, we will visit her this coming June to really see the school and to really try to see what help we can do. Like what Direk Josh was saying, it's like it's now more of a continuous project.
Yeah, so we were talking ano, parang ang daming pinangako ni sister, parang 1 million lang naman yung ano. So there's follow-up.
Yes.
Yes.
And the story that wasn't captured there was the school that was being built now in Santa Ana is actually outside the 1 million pesos. It was a move by Miss Michelle D. AY Foundation that during the awards night, they told her that you use the 1 million to other things because we're the ones who's gonna build the school. So it's now more of a continuous program, and that's why looking back to your question earlier, I guess that's why the trajectory is now younger, so that there will be continuous programs all throughout the years, not just for just 1 year. Like,
Has it always been like this? Na you add up to the cash grant?
sorry.
That you add up to the cash
No, it's
grant?
the first
This
time.
will be the first time.
Last year was the first time that
That's good.
that it was awarded for another cash grant.
Sana, mahirap ba mamili ng winner?
To be honest, sobra.
Mahirap.
It's really hard. That's why, as what I said earlier from the previous interview, madali naman makahanap ng someone na tumutulong and all. But majority of the people that we know na tumutulong are mayaman also. Diba? But what we're looking at kasi are those people na sila rin mismo financially, they are struggling. Kumbaga, it's really the embodiment of what Saint Teresa is really, how she is. Because Amba, or we call me Amba, but former president of JCI Manila, also the first chairman, Rondon Magazine, he really went to Saint Teresa's house way back. And the house of Saint Teresa is like super late, like probably 15 square or something like that. Everything was there already. So ganun siya talaga kasimple.
Embodying her values
Yes.
talaga.
Kaya yung standards talaga namin dito sa STC and with the collaboration of JCI Manila and AY Foundation is talagang unique siya in a sense because niche market siya eh. And plus the fact that it's 25 years minimum.
Yeah.
So dun pa lang talagang parang you're looking for a gold mine talaga eh.
Mahirap eh, no?
Yun.
Yung mahabang
That's why there are years wherein there's renominations. Na-renominate yung mga hindi nananalo because of talagang in terms of looking for the nominees, talagang hindi siya ganun kadali.
Sobrang mabusisi.
Yes.
What was it like choosing Sister Minerva?
Sorry?
What was it like nung pinipili niyo when you were deciding to
Siya man na.
To select Sister
give her
Minerva.
the award? What was that like? How
Sarap.
difficult was it?
It was difficult in such a way that there are a lot also during that nomination time who also deserves the award. But then again, we felt that it was right that we gave it to her. There's again, like what I was saying earlier, there's like a feeling, that gut feeling of like, siya yun. Something like that. So there are times during our process, we can't explain things. Eh. Parang, alam mo yun, hindi naman ako rin sabihin natin ang mag-guy na laging niniwala sa miracle. But that feeling, that kind of feeling that you cannot explain until you are part of the project. Sometimes parang you feel like Saint Teresa was there. There are moments we're in, like what we went to Manila, there was a missionary group that we went to that's part of Saint Teresa also. Super init that time. But when we went inside, it's super lamig. I cannot explain that. Yeah,
Yung time ni Sister Minerva, gaano karami yung actual na nominees?
10. Direct 10.
Tahan niyo lahat ng community.
Yeah.
No,
No naman.
no. So the thing is, we just go to the community once we have the winner na. Just to check. But it's technically documented already. We have like proof already that she's really doing it, and we just have to go there just to. But it's not always that far. I think last year with Sir Louis, it was around Manila lang. So it's not naman usually outside. Yeah.
But there was proper due diligence naman. So we call references.
Yes.
And then talagang meron ba talagang community na dito. So we sometimes have someone
do the
go
research.
there. Yeah, we do the research.
Yung nominees na nabanggit mo na 10 lang talaga yung nag-submit or marami pa sa 10?
Out of the probably like 20, something like that. Then we
Then
just
how
trim
did
down
you
to 10.
trim down?
From the fact that there are no documentations, there are no proofs. Sometimes they don't reply anymore. I mean, there are times when they just don't respond anymore. Once they knew that we will give you this kind of award and stuff like that, we want to get to know you more. Sometimes they don't reply anymore, and there are times when the documented emails or whatnot are not that valid or that strong enough to really gauge if they can be part of the nominees.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
So, paano na lang kung kailan yung deadline ng nomination? Kaya
Yeah.
saan nila pwede padala?
Yeah, okay.
They can mention na lang.
Okay. Alright, so the nomination starts technically today and it will end on July 25, 2025. So we have approximately 3 more months to get nominees. So you can send as many as possible because we're gonna do the work of really checking if they deserve to be part of the nominees of the Saint Teresa Calcutta Award.
So, saan nila pwede padala?
Okay, so for now, here you can see, you can look at it. It's information.stc@gmail.com, so they can email that, and also they can call in here, and you can also visit our Facebook. So it's STCA for more information, and yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Salamat.